Hello, seventh graders. I hope that you are doing well at home today. I pray that you are safe and I pray that you're being careful and you're spending time with some family and some friends. I just wanted to make this video today. It is Monday, March 16th. And I wanted to make this video to explain what you will be doing for the next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday. So that's March 17th and 18th. I have created just a small writing assignment for you to do for the next 2 days. We will be starting online classes next week, Monday, but technically Tuesday and Wednesday are school days. So I want to make sure that I give you something to do. It's going to be really easy, but I really need you to follow instructions. So please watch this entire video before you do any work. So if you would go onto Schoology right after this video or possibly during this video, you will see an assignment posted that is called the writing assignment, and it is due March 18th. What you're going to do is you're going to click on that link. If you go to your homepage on Schoology, you'll see it on the side with your schedule, or you can go to my page and click the writing assignment. And what will happen is it's going to bring you to you're still on Schoology, but it's connected with your Google Doc. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the middle page, the progress section, and you are going to answer the following questions. There are 5 questions on the document. On the document, you'll pull it up. There's 5 questions already written down for you. You're just going to enter your name or put your name in it. Then you're going to answer the questions. It says answer these questions in complete sentences. And I say about 3 to 5. So there's 5 questions again, and each question will be about a paragraph. I'm just going to go through the questions really quickly now, just so I can explain a little bit about each one. So again, if you want to just quickly pull up Schoology right now, if you're watching this video, and follow along, you can do that. Or just watch this video again when you're actually going through the questions for homework. So question number 1 says, how are you feeling about what is happening in our world? And it says, be specific. I just want to know, how are you doing? How is this whole being at home, this coronavirus, and just what's going on in our culture and our world today? How is this making you feel? Are you getting anxious? Are you getting nervous? Are your parents doing a good job in giving you peace? Are you finding peace from God? How are you doing? I say be specific, be vulnerable. I just want to know how you're doing. Number 2, what are a couple Bible verses that could help people deal with the stresses of the coronavirus? And it says name at least 2 and explain why they would help somebody. I want you to do some research here and look up what are 2 Bible verses that if somebody was really struggling with coronavirus, they were really anxious, they were really nervous, they were really depressed, what are some verses that you could let them know about God and say, hey, don't be nervous because this is our God. It was found in Proverbs and it says this. I want you to find 2 verses. I want you to write them down, but I also want you to explain why these would be good verses in complete sentences. Remember, don't just list the verse. You need to write it in complete sentences. Question number 3, how can you specifically help others in this time? This could be other Bible verses as well, but I'm more looking for question 3 is, how can you physically help somebody? Is this going grocery shopping for somebody? Is this praying for people? Is this FaceTiming friends and encouraging each other and providing different games and things like that for people to play in this time of quarantine, right? How can you specifically, as a Christian believer, as a 7th grader, help somebody else through this time? Number 4, it says, what can Mr. Short be praying for in the next couple weeks for you? That's just for me. I would just want to know, is there something coming up? Are you nervous about something? We're not going to be able to do prayer requests in a while, so I want to make sure that I'm able to pray for your needs this week, because again, I won't see you until Monday morning when you are online with me. And then number 5, it says, please list 1 character in the Bible that could relate to what is going on today. And it says, please explain why this character would relate. What I'm looking for here is, what character in the Bible, maybe that we've talked about, if it's a disciple, if it's Paul, if it's Jesus, or if you can think of an Old Testament one, maybe that we haven't talked about in this class. What is a Bible character that maybe lived through a similar thing, right? Is it Paul? Because Paul went through a lot, right? And I want you to explain, okay, some of the characteristics that people are feeling, like anxious and depressed and nervous and fearful. What are some other Bible characters that experience that, but God helped them overcome it? And I want you to explain that. So if you're going to talk about Jonah, that he was afraid, okay, tell me that Jonah was afraid, but then how did God help him to not become afraid? What did God do in his life that helped him? I just want you to think of an actual Bible example of a person who lived here on earth that might have went through the same thing that we're going through today. So again, there's 5 questions. I want you to write at least 3 to 5 sentences in complete sentences for each question. Do not make bullet points. Do not just list them with bullet points or something else, right? Complete sentences. And what you will do, you will type it on there, and then after you're done, you need to make sure that you submit it on Schoology, okay? I think you've probably done this in another class, but I just want to make sure that you do it correctly. So that's the only work that you have to do for me Tuesday and Wednesday. It will be due Wednesday night at 11:59. Okay? So it shouldn't be too hard for you to do. Just make sure that you get that done. The last thing that I will say is please be prepared that you will be getting emails from the assistant principals here about how to do the online course that we're going to start next week on Monday. They're going to talk to you about a resource that we have. It's called Zoom. It's going to be this online virtual world where you're going to come to my class, you're going to be on video, I'm going to be on video, and we're going to be able to have class all together on a Chromebook or on a computer. So I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys on Monday. If you have any questions about this worksheet and this questionnaire, please feel free to email me. I will be checking emails constantly, so please don't feel free to email me, especially parents. If you guys are watching this as well, please email me with any questions. I'd say I'm pretty good with technology, so if you do have questions about Zoom or anything else, and you're not getting a reply from anyone else, please feel free to give me an email, and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. So I'm praying for you guys. Good luck on the assignment. You got 2 days to do it, and I'll see you Monday.